Ladies and gentlemen, now last week I had quite a bit of fun with my 2-star Captain America versus the Boss Rush Domino, and that video got so much love, so much support. So today I wanted to take 2-star Captain America Infinity War into Variant 2, because in the second chapter, in Quest 2 and 3, there are two fairly sizable aggression regeneration paths, and if you don't use Captain America, these fights can be really annoying, because all the first fights you're going to see actually do have double regeneration as well. So if you're playing a normal XL champion, you slip up, you can get a little bit ruined, but if you're playing Captain America because you're reversing all the healing, this is like double damage, man. It is such a crazy good time. And on this path we have fights such as Cable, Green Goblin, Deadpool, and also a very annoying Mephisto. So as you can see there with the Dr. Voodoo matchup, that was absolutely decimated. And today, because I just awakened Sunspot on the crystal opening earlier, I'm kind of testing out a brand new synergy team, building in Sunspot along with Iron Man Infinity War. So when awakened, Sunspot can actually provide Captain America with up to 40% more duration on the Petrify and also the weakness debuffs. So it allows those to stick around for much longer, meaning you can get much higher stacks and a much stronger heal reversal as well. And also the Iron Man Infinity War synergy provides a 15% increase to the duration of the weakness and also Petrify. But we're only using the Sunspot synergy in the very first half of this video. But as you can see, my goodness, is it effective for reversing regeneration, man. It just allows you to get so many more stacks of Petrify. The combination of these two very allows you to consistently get like 6, maybe 7 on certain limber nodes as well. And that just absolutely annihilates the opponent. So yeah, it's just a ridiculously effective synergy, and like Captain America, even without the Sunspot synergy, as you're going to see in the second half of this video, is so good. But next up we have Green Goblin, who especially on an enhanced regeneration node is an absolute nightmare sometimes. However, here you can just go for the parries, man, get the heal reversal, and providing you are a skilled player that does know how to very consistently parry, this stuff is very easy to do with even a 3-star or 4-star version of Captain America. We're just doing it with a 2-star version today for a little bit of fun, man, but that Green Goblin got absolutely decimated. I think the very first time I did this as well, for some reason, like, I didn't use my 5-star Captain America and like the full heal reversal team, and kind of going through today, man, I was like, why didn't I just go for this tactic? Is this tactic as well, if you even have a 3-star version of Captain America Infinity War, provided that you have the awakened ability, the right champions in your team, and also the Despair Mastery, it's just really straightforward to do this. So I was thinking about, you know, when I go for my run on Whale Milker 3000, I'm kind of tempted to like bring in my 3-star version of Captain America Infinity War and just take these paths, because these are so straightforward and so easy to deal with. Spam and parries here, getting the Petrify, and it really just gets to a point when there's like 5-6 stacks of aggression regeneration and 5 Petrify, where the health just absolutely melts. So this Deadpool is just getting ruined here, mate. And again, you don't want to attack because that's going to remove the stacks for aggression regeneration, and you want to allow the opponent to heal for as much as possible. So yeah, another very smooth fight there. Now moving on to the next encounter, we do have the Variant 2 Mephisto here, who also does have an aggression regeneration node, but bear in mind that the final boss in this chapter and also the next chapter you're going to see does not have this node. So if you are going to go with this tactic, you need to make sure you bring 1 or 2 XL champions that can deal with the boss. In this case, if I wanted to, I could use Red Hulk to take down the boss, so you know, I do have some form of option available if I did want to. Here we've got the Mephisto matchup, and we don't need to worry about Aura of Incineration because we're not attacking into him. So yeah, just makes it really straightforward, man. Just need to spam parry, reverse that healing, he gets his immunity for a little bit, but then that man goes down. So yeah, just an absolutely beautiful matchup there, but all of those fights smashed out in about 4 minutes, mate. So that was a banging run from 2-star Captain America there. So really, any scenario where there is aggression regeneration in Variant, this man works out very well, especially when it comes to the Variant Mr. Sinister with aggression regeneration in this chapter. But this chapter is 2.2 of Variant, so it's the one with Superior Iron Man as the boss, and you've got like Diablo, Hela, Luke Cage, Mr. Sinister, and also the Medusa matchups. However, here it's going to be a little bit slower in terms of the heal reversal, just because the champions, they don't have that 100% regeneration node, node, which again is just a massive bonus to Captain America, because if you're reversing the healing and they're increasing the healing, that's just going to cause them to die even faster. But the limber node here is actually really useful because it allows you to parry faster, also get off the debuffs faster, but also here, because we need a Mystic champion to enter the Mr. Sinister and Medusa gate, we have had to take Sunspot out of the team. So for this quest, we do have a 40% reduction to the duration of our debuffs. So yeah, the heal reversal, again, isn't going to be as quick as it was on the previous run, but still like a really, really good rate. Once you get the opponent to about 10 stacks of aggression regeneration, they get absolutely decimated. If you're fighting against Hela, she's a matchup you need to be a little bit wary of, just because she does have that cheap death right at the end of the fight, and that is going to linger around for about 10 seconds there. So we're firing off those spam parries, man, stacking up Petrify the best we can. We actually took a blocked hit there, but you can see even with my 2-star Captain America, we didn't take like a massive KO hit, but we also have Heimdall in the team for a little bit of safety as well. And if you are running with like a 3-star version, he's like a good idea to bring if you do have a spare cosmic slot, just for, you know, a little bit of safety. 5 Petrify, 10 aggression regeneration. She's getting absolutely nuked there, but then she's going to hang on for a little bit with Indestructible, so you just need to make sure you're parrying, applying Petrify to her during this, and there we go, down she goes. But it's just so insanely satisfying watching a 2-star champion just absolutely destroy these massive variant opponents with like 40,000 hit points. So yeah, absolutely loving it, lads. This video was so much fun to record, and I love like all the crazy stuff the 2-star version of Captain America can do. Looking at some of the data mined information for Bishop, it kind of looks like you're going to be able to like cheese him. So if he's like a fairly early boss, it would be so sick if we could get like a heal reversal kill with the 2-star version of Captain America. I think that's maybe somewhat doubtful considering like Bishop's special 1, but hey, you never know, man, you never know. Maybe there's going to be some fights in the Abyss of Legends, unless they add in some very annoying node like Labyrinth of Legends, because if Labyrinth didn't have the enrage timer, I probably would be able to take down X23 with the 2-star version of Cap. So yeah, we'll see what awaits us in the future, but I just love all these kind of fun caveats of the game where you can bring in like even a 2 or 3-star version of Captain America and just absolutely dominate kind of big regeneration scenarios. So yeah, Void has been known as the king of heal reversal for quite some time, but I argue that Captain America, man, I think, you know, in the right setup, he is definitely like way more quick and way more effective than Void, and I think today's video is raw proof of that, man. If you've got the right setup, if it's a node like aggression regeneration, you can just absolutely dominate with Captain America. But I will say Void is a little bit less stressful once you get all the debuffs on, because you don't need to, you know, keep up the parries, and sometimes Captain America can be a little bit more hectic to play in some scenarios. Now next up we have Mr. Sinister. So as a bit of a fun fact, you can't reverse the regeneration when you're hitting him, Mr. Sinister, and he's regenerating, but if there is an external source of regeneration, for example like a buffet node or aggression regeneration, then you can reverse that regeneration. So now this man has 12 stacks, we're giving him 4 stacks of Petrify as well. Look at that health just start to absolutely melt there. A really, really good time, and it's just great to see a Mr. Sinister like this get absolutely destroyed. Very, very satisfying stuff there. So we get another parry, 20 stacks there, and this man is just absolutely ruined. We did, however, you know, take a very cheeky little block hit there, which brings us down to 20% hit points remaining, but luckily we only do have one matchup left, which is a very stacked version of Medusa. So moving on to that very final matchup there, you know, you're probably at this point in the video know how this one is going to go, but going into this matchup, I'm like, Medusa's got 11,000 attack, we have 440 hit points, but you know, as long as I nail those parries, man, it's not going to be a problem. And even if we do mess up, I do have 1 sheet death in terms of Heimdall, so I was like, you know what, screw it, we're not going to use any health potions, we got this far, we can do it, we can get this Medusa down. We're off to a really, really good start. We've already secured 3 parries, a very smooth 4th one there. She's getting up to 5 stacks of aggression regeneration now, lots of stacks of despair on her. Unfortunately, we take a 4 blocked hit and we proc Heimdall's cheat death, so yeah, I'm literally on like 1 hit point. We're getting a little bit of regeneration from the 2 health every single second, but like 1 block blocked hit and I'm absolutely ruined. But we get the reversal there. We just about dodge our death and Medusa goes down. So yeah, proper happy with that one. But ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy today's video, please do smash that like button. Aside from that, take care and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.